They told us the war would be over in 6 weeks. They told us the dead stay dead. They lied. My name is Sergeant Luna Cross, and I'm one of the last soldiers still breathing. The outbreak didn't begin with screams. It began with silence. Entire cities went quiet overnight. Radios dead, satellites blinking out one by one. We were deployed thinking it was a riot, a virus, anything but this. Then we saw them, men, women, children, walking without pain, without fear. Bullets slowed them but didn't stop them. Headshots were the only mercy. By the end of the first week, half my unit was gone. Governments collapsed faster than buildings. Airstrikes failed. Borders meant nothing. Hope became a rumor. We retreated into the ruins. Subways, bunkers, broken hospitals. Every night, the dead grew louder. They learned. They hunted in packs. They waited. They remembered us. And worst of all, some of them wore military uniforms.
On day 113, I heard crying. That's how soldiers die, by following sounds that shouldn't exist anymore. She was hiding under a burned-out bus. Her name was Lena. She was just 8 or younger, perhaps. She asked me one question. Are you going to leave me too? I hadn't cried since the war began. That day, I almost did. From that moment on, the war wasn't about survival anymore. It was about protecting what was left. The last human outpost fell because of one word: panic. A commander locked the gates early while soldiers were outside, civilians screaming, zombies pounding from every direction. I watched good men die because fear made us cruel. That night, I deserted. Not because I was a coward, but because I refused to become a monster while fighting them. We found the bunker by accident, deep underground, still powered, still alive. A scientist, half-starved, shaking, told us the truth. The virus didn't just reanimate the dead, it copied memory. That's why they followed us. That's why they remembered. The cure existed, but it needed a living host to deliver it to the atmosphere tower. A one-way mission. I left Lena with a radio and one promise: stay alive. I'll give you a future. The tower was crawling. Thousands of them, all staring at me like they knew. I fought until the rifle clicked empty, until my knife snapped, until my hands bled. As I activated the release, I felt teeth tear into my shoulder. The sky lit up green. For the first time in years, the dead stopped moving. Weeks later, Lena spoke into the radio. Her voice was stronger, hopeful. Cities were clearing. People were coming back. They say the cure worked. They say humanity survived. They don't say my name. But sometimes, when the wind passes through empty streets, they swear they hear boots marching. Still fighting. Still watching. War didn't end when the zombies fell. It ended when someone chose to sacrifice so the world could breathe again.